How is it going, my heroes, my villains, and everybody in between? Sean Ross here, and welcome back, guys, to another live reaction to My Hero Academia. We are on manga chapter number 277, which is entitled, Who?
Tomura Shigaraki, Shimura's grandson, yes?
Who?
What are you, a fucking owl? Who is she?
Who?
Who are we talking about here? I have no idea what this title is indicating for the events of this week's chapter.
You gonna learn today?
But coming off of the ending of last chapter, this fight against Shigaraki is about to get a lot more exciting, because as Shigaraki was moving in to try to take out Aizawa so he can regain his quirks, we saw our boys Deku and Bakugo jump into the fray, Leroy Jenkins style.
Leroy Jenkins!
They completely ignored Gran Torino's orders to remain hidden and to not join the fight, but they had to in this situation in order to protect their sensei. Aizawa has been there since the USJ incident protecting Class 1A, but specifically Deku and Bakugo. And in this moment, it is their turn to protect their sensei.
We're just getting started. Now we'll kill you.
Horikoshi, I am ready. Mount ladies and gentle criminals, without further ado, let's dive right in to chapter 277. Yo, here we go.
Let's get ready to rumble!
First page of the chapter, picking up right where we left off.
Fight me.
And we just see this epic panel shot of Deku and Shigaraki butting heads, locking eyes, and getting ready to fight. Yo, this clash right here is really reminding me of All Might versus All for One.
Now, it's your turn.
The generational fight continues. Now it is their turn. And after 200 plus chapters, they are now locking eyes and are face to face once again. Let's go. The worst case scenario.
What?
And Gran Torino and Aizawa are shocked seeing these two jump in. They're like, what?
What the fuck?
What are you two doing? As long as Shigaraki's quirks are erased, we can join this fight too. He's not wrong. Then we have two panel shots showing the other pros and sidekicks trying to fight and fend off the incoming near high-end Nomus. And you can even see Native and Kasaguri Man fighting back the Scooby-Doo Hellhound Nomu. Look! Which has a xenomorph tongue shooting out of its mouth.
I think Ridley Scott's gonna sue somebody.
Let me touch your skin.
The Nomu are keeping the other heroes occupied, which doesn't leave us with enough firepower to face Shigaraki, and he'll decay everything again once Eraser comes undone. The worst case is losing our teacher. Oh, and we got a little flashback panel of Aizawa with Class 1A, the teacher who has watched over us all this time. We can't lose him.
You've fallen for them hard. It's kind of gross.
I'm honored to have them as students. My Class 1A.
Yo. I like that a lot. And then capping that off too, with Aizawa thinking back to the quirk assessment test, and basically the first thing he told Deku, Izuku Midoriya, you cannot become a hero with that power of yours.
Sorry, Midoriya. With your power, there's no way you can become a hero.
Eraser!
This kid.
And now look where we are. 200 plus chapters later, and we have Deku jumping in with his power to save Aizawa in this moment. And all Aizawa can say is Midoriya as he's thinking about that moment. And I love the added effect too of Manuel holding up the water around his eyes. It just adds to the emotional moment, like Aizawa is literally crying that much. That is awesome. I really like that. Hey! Oh, but here we go. Bakugo readying an explosion. Let's do this thing rationally. And we see Deku. Is he attaching Black Whip right there? It looks like he just flipped over Shigaraki's shoulders, and then Bakugo unleashes an AP machine gun shot.
Not from my entire hand, but a blast from a single concentrated point. AP shot!
You've much yet to learn.
But of course, Shigaraki moving the smoke aside did nothing to his enhanced body. Cute fireworks show there.
I have you now. Get over here!
Hello there.
No, Deku, he did attach Black Whip. So now Deku has Black Whip attached to all of Shigaraki's limbs.
Oh no.
Shigaraki pulls him with him. That enhanced strength coming in handy for Shigaraki. And Deku's like, whoa! Hello. And Shigaraki gets in Bakugo's face. Sorry, you're not on my radar anymore.
What did you say?
Calling back to when the League kidnapped Bakugo in order to recruit him into the League.
Basically what you're saying is you want to cause some trouble and you want me to join you. Well, screw you.
Yo. Basically saying, I'm far beyond that moment at this point. Bakugo, you're no longer on my radar. Which, I know Bakugo would never join them, but I have a feeling just because Shigaraki said that, that's just gonna piss off Bakugo even more. Endeavor! Coming out of nowhere!
Watch out!
From the right-hand side, without any warning, Endeavor comes flying in, Fire Fist punching Shigaraki. Shigaraki looks like he was able to block that a little bit. But it looks like Endeavor is back to provide some backup.
Mine.
Shigaraki is just bouncing along the ground and leaving craters where he lands.
Come.
And Deku and Bakugo are like, Endeavor, where's Shoto? It's just us two here. And you can see Endeavor just scanning the battlefield, trying to assess the situation. And you can see all the other near high ends being held off by other pros and sidekicks. Yo, Endeavor's looking a bit beat up, but he is not ready to back down yet.
Superhero landing.
And we see Shigaraki sliding and landing, getting ready to probably launch himself back. And we see Shigaraki standing back up. I'm so close. And he's lifting a hand up. Okay then. That body's beyond human at this point. And Bakugo just like, whatever. You boys, be his legs, okay? Sure. And you keep that scum away from us. Okay, so Manuel and Rocklock are gonna stick with Aizawa, get him out of the battlefield, and trying to keep his eyes fixed on Shigaraki. As powerful and sturdy as All Might. And Deku, a bit shocked hearing that, is like, as All Might? But as long as I don't blink, that power is all he's got. And I'll hold on for a good long time. As long as Manuel keep Aizawa's eyes well wet and hydrated, we're good. It all depends on Manuel and whether or not Aizawa has his eyes hydrated enough to not blink. Because if he blinks...
No, son of a bitch!
Oh, we're gonna fucking die.
It's gonna go from bad to worse. For whatever reason, you two are here now. Let's save the why for later. And Shigaraki moving in with that deranged look on his face.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Round 3. Fight.
But Endeavor is getting ready. If I scoop up Izuku Midoriya and get away from here, we're giving Eraser the support he needs. Bakugo, you cover Deku. Okay, that's some good orders right there. He can't fight the fact that Deku and Bakugo are here, but because they are, he's like, okay, Bakugo, you guard Deku. I'm gonna go in and fight Shigaraki because for some reason, Shigaraki is after Deku.
You'll be fine, Tomura Shigaraki. I'm preparing for him to become the next me, my successor. Now, it's your turn.
Do it.
Oh, the voice in his head is back. Acquire one for all.
Do it.
And the throb sound effect, the throbbing has come back. One for all. You will be mine, little brother.
This evil man had a quirkless younger brother.
First of all, that face on Shigaraki is amazing yet terrifying. He's got like a new scar running down his face, which I'm pretty sure that will heal once he regains his quirks. But the voice is back. All for One's voice is back, telling him to acquire one for all. And then Shigaraki says, "You will be mine, little brother." Was that Shigaraki's voice? Or was that All for One's voice being projected out of Shigaraki?
When I see a good quirk, I can't help but desire it. Quite the bad habit, yes.
Mine, 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 mine.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, and Deku and Shigaraki lock eyes again, shocked at what he just said. Those are the only two that realize what was just said and what is currently going on. Damn.
Time to slice and burn!
And Endeavor unleashes Hell Spider. And Shigaraki is dodging all of the fire tendrils. Did Shigaraki just unlock Ultra Instinct?
Flash fire fist! Hell Spider!
How could I miss? I don't know, how did you?
Autonomous Ultra Instinct.
He's dodging those with ease. Making quick, easy work of Endeavor's Hell Spider. Little brother? That wasn't me saying that. And then a grin comes over his face. Your will is too strong, Master. This is my power. My body. You don't get to be some phantom voice whispering in my head. Look! And we have this panel shot just zooming in to Shigaraki's eye. Yo, so All for One is trying to kind of take control of Shigaraki's body.
Don't deny me. Embrace me.
Shigaraki's like, no, no, no. That's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be some phantom whispering in my head. You're not gonna be this phantom menace that get to control my thoughts and actions. Back then, I thought about how the guy they call the Lord of Evil was defeated by the power of just one man.
United States of
Don't get me wrong. I'm real grateful for how you raised me up, but I don't want to be like you. And you can see the panel shot of when he, in his dreamscape, went in and accepted the power of All for One. He's inside All for One's phantom body.
Get out of my head! Leave my brain alone!
Never!
So it is basically trying to take control of Shigaraki, to be like a vessel, so that way All for One can kind of take over and leave his weak body behind in a way, I guess. But I don't want to be like you. I want to be greater than you. Yo, and he breaks free of the All for One Phantom. Shut the hell up. I control myself.
This is my body! Do you understand? Back! I'm calling the shots from now on, Hank. I don't need you to fight my battles for me.
Yo, I like that. I like that a lot.
Know my power.
That is great for Shigaraki right there. That's basically him saying, I'm not going to become the next All for One. I'm not going to be like you. I'm going to be even better. I'm going to be greater than you ever thought you could be. I'm going to take this power and make it my own. Which is a great parallel for what Deku is currently trying to do with One for All and trying to live up to All Might.
Tell me where Tomura Shigaraki is hiding right now.
Haven't the slightest. Unlike your bird, mine left the nest and makes his own decisions.
Oh, I really like that. That is great growth for Shigaraki. And we see Gran Torino just landing a hit on Shigaraki. Hitting back can be the best way to avoid dying. After all, I did train a crazy powerful guy. Now quit trampling all over Shimura's memory.
Tomura Shigaraki, Shimura's grandson, yes?
Who?
Tomura Shigaraki, my apprentice? He's Nana Shimura's grandson.
Who?
What are you, a fucking owl? Who is she?
Who?
That face
LOL.
on Shigaraki right there. He gives zero shits about what Gran Torino just said. He's like, who?
He said it! He said it!
There we go. That's the title. End credits. So that's where the title comes in. Gran Torino said, stop trampling all over Shimura's memory. And all Shigaraki can say to that with the no shits given face. Who?
Okay.
Who?
Okay, Gramps. Whatever you say. Doesn't matter to me. That is kind of funny. Okay. But, I mean, Shigaraki wouldn't know that Gran Torino was friends with his grandma, friends with Nana. So I wonder how that's going to play out.
I must track Shigaraki down as soon as possible. I'll find him and then...
Then what? Give him a pat on the head? You're not looking at him like the villain he is anymore. That's dangerous. Remember that no matter his lineage, he's still a criminal.
If you think he's anything less than a villain, no good can come of it. And then flashing back to All Might and Gran Torino talking about how there's no saving Shigaraki. You even existing hurt Toshinori so much. It's made everyone suffer.
Behold.
Oh, Gran Torino! Look at the muscles on his back right there. Gran Torino is flexing in this panel right here. He is getting ready to just sock Shigaraki in the face. As Endeavor is in hot pursuit right behind them.
More! Even hotter! You've much yet to learn.
Sayonara, bitches! Mine.
Double page spread right here. He dodges out of the way with Gran Torino right in front of him and leaps over Endeavor. He's going straight for Deku. He doesn't care about anyone else right now. He's going straight for Deku with that maniac look on his face. Yo, but Bakugo, up in the sky. Not on your radar, huh? You total piece of crap. He was just the bait. He pulled out the pin. When was the last time he used this? Yo!
And now you die. Go to hell!
He pulled the pin on his gauntlet and unleashed maximum firepower to rain down upon Shigaraki right here. Yo, Bakugo. I honestly think the last time he used that was during his first fight with Deku. The next time it was pulled was when Deku used it, I believe. But yo, I knew the fact that Shigaraki saying you're no longer on my radar was gonna piss Bakugo off. And then, like he said in a previous chapter, he used Deku as bait in order to lure Shigaraki in so he can just rain hellfire down upon him. Yo, I love that. And you can even see this little panel sliver shot of just the flames and explosions consuming Shigaraki. And Endeavor is moving in as Bakugo unleashes this. So what if my strength alone's not enough? The symbol I strove to be, that isn't the path for you to follow.
But you and I are not the same person. It was my decision to become a symbol, but you don't have to do that. Instead, take your time and think about the kind of hero you want to be. I wanted to become stronger than anyone. End this! Fuck him up!
Vanishing Fist. Yo, Endeavor!
Know my power!
Did he just punch through Shigaraki?
Oh, my sweet Jesus. That's rad.
Yo! Vanishing Fist. I don't know if he punched through him or not. Either way, that was a high temperature fire fist that he just unleashed on Shigaraki. And thanks to Aizawa, he can't regenerate, so that had to do some damage on Shigaraki right there. At that moment, hang in there. You gotta hold him back.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Mount Lady. Yo!
Let them fight.
Double page spread, and we go back to the mansion raid.
Behold.
And we just see Mount Lady holding back a charging Gigantomachia. Mount Lady, goddamn!
We have a Hulk.
It makes perfect sense that Mount Lady would be the perfect hero right now to try to hold back Gigantomachia. And she's doing her damnedest. Look how big he grew. God damn, this behemoth of a man. Whatever the hell he is, Mount Lady using all her strength to hold him back as other pros on the ground are just being knocked backwards. And you can see some of the league on Gigantomachia's back. I can see Skeptic, my boy Skeptic, feels good. He's there with Spinner, Dobby, Compress, and most likely a naked Toga right there. So no Giten, Redestro, or Trumpet that I see. They might be there, they might not be, but Gigantomachia is currently carrying the team on his back, literally. And then just some other random pro heroes jumping out of the way. Yo, is that Fourth Kind? Yo, that's Fourth Kind right there. That's the only other pro hero I can recognize on the bottom. So Fourth Kind is right by Gigantomachia's gigantic knee. And that face on Mount Lady. She's gritting her teeth, holding this monster back. Don't gotta tell me twice. He's not going anywhere. That is the end of the chapter. Next chapter hits July 12th.
Two with gigantification quirks are tearing up Espa Way! Send heroes!
Yo, it was only a matter of time until we cut back to the mansion. And now kind of seems like a greatest time as any. But this chapter was basically all pro heroes against Shigaraki, trying to subdue him in some way, shape, or form, with Deku, Bakugo, and Endeavor doing all that they can to try to hold him back, and Gran Torino. But that final blast combination by Bakugo and Endeavor, how much damage did they do to Shigaraki? Because it looks like, from that panel shot, he just punched that vanishing fist, that flaming fire fist, through Shigaraki. So I don't know how much damage that did, but we'll find out maybe in next chapter, depending on if we actually stick with the mansion raid side of things. Because right now, Mount Lady is doing her damnedest, doing her best to hold back this behemoth. If she was not in this position, I would tell her to canyon cannon this man, this monster. So with that, guys, that right there is my live reaction to chapter 277 of My Hero Academia. But now, I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on the events of this chapter. What did you guys think of getting to see Shigaraki just throwing away the Phantom Menace presence of All For One and proclaiming that he's going to be his own person and be better than All for One was. And then with Bakugo and Endeavor's combined attack and onslaught on Shigaraki, were they able to actually inflict any damage on Shigaraki's enhanced body? And then for next week's chapter, are we going to stick with the mansion raid side of things and continue with Mount Lady trying to hold back the monster that is Gigantomachia? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and feel free to subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon that you guys can be alerted for every new MHA reaction. But if you guys want to talk about other things or talk about MHA outside of YouTube, feel free to also follow me over on Twitter. A link to my Twitter account can also be found in the description down below. That's going to do it for me here, guys. So until next week, when we have chapter 278 of My Hero Academia, I'll talk to you guys next time. But remember, go beyond plus ultra.